Hello everyone, my name is Gerald Clarke Jr. I'm a member of the Cahuilla Band of Indians, and the Dorothy Ramon Learning Center asked me to put together a little video to talk about bird singing and about some of my artwork. So this is the two people I learned from primarily. My first memories of bird singing were my grandpa singing birds, but they were, he was from Wallapai, Peach Springs, Arizona, so they were different from the Cahuilla a little bit, but I learned from Bill Madrigal and Alvino Siva later on in my life. And as an artist, I wanted to kind of incorporate our bird singing traditions into my artwork. And so I was doing these rattle paintings like this and selling them at cultural events. And then also, you know, on a larger scale, this image of the Yucca entitled Our Lady of San Jacinto. And, you know, that plant's important to us in terms of food and fiber, and so I gave it this kind of halo of birdsong rattles. This painting actually hangs at the Dorothy Ramon Learning Center, and I call it my blanket painting because of this kind of overall pattern. You see the zigzags of the background, and then, you know, the depiction of the birdsong rattles, and then the four corners have blank DVDs glued to the canvas. And then also abalone shell buttons sewn right into the canvas. And the iridescent quality of the DVD disc, along with the, you know, it matches the abalone pretty well. So, you know, I always like to do things so people know that we're contemporary people and this isn't ancient stuff. You know, it's the date, 2012. So we sing these songs. This is who we are. And, you know, sometimes, like lately, I've been doing these road signs. And I just kind of allude to, you know, our singing tradition. So, Neitach Muka, I am singing. That was originally done in the early 2000s here on the Cahuilla Indian Reservation. And then the image on the right, that's a new sign installed in Palm Springs just this year. And you know, I'm real sensitive about where these things go. So this is in Palm Springs. So I wanted to represent the Agua Caliente people, and so I asked them for their spelling, their pronunciation, because it's their lands, and I'm very sensitive to that. But ultimately, you know, I really enjoy singing, and it brings back a lot of old memories, and it you know, perpetuates our culture. But it's not always, you know, in front of an audience. You know, my cousins and I, we get together and we sing, you know, at family birthday parties or anniversary celebrations. The picture there towards the center, that's my cousin Robert and I, along with Bill Madrigal and his family, and we were singing to the inaugural opening of Cahuilla's basketball court. And they did the same thing when our tribal hall was built, or when our C-store gas station was built, and it's just trying to start things off in a good way. But most of the time, to be honest with you, we just get together, we might barbecue, and you know, in the evenings we'll build a fire outside, and we just sing, you know, and it's, I think it's good for the mind, it's good for the soul, and it's important that we continue to do these kinds of things. And bird singing is just one avenue, you know, obviously language preservation, you know, basketry, there's, you know, food gathering, all these different practices that we've had as a culture, you know, they're going to continue on in some form or fashion, and that's what makes Cahuilla culture alive.